Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Let me start off with the story. So a couple of years back, I'd been to my cousin's place, and after an entire days of chit-chatting and catching up, as usual, we've decided that very evening we should go someplace out. And after a prolonged discussion of all the places we should go to, and after cancelling all those places, my cousin announced he's going to take me someplace that's going to blow my mind off. We went there. The beauty of the place, the history of the place was so amazing, and since we started vlogging, we figured we should take you there as well. So we're going to head off to the place now, and we're going to see if that place is as amazing as it was the previous time we went there. So we're going to leave now, so stay with us. And we are finally here. Now this place is called Dhanush Tirtha, also known as Ranjal Pade. You will find this place on Google Maps. Now, this place has so much history, so many stories, so many legendary stories. There's so much to show you, there's so much to tell you. But all of this as we head to the top of this rock that is right here. Ranjal Pada, basically it's a huge rock which you got to climb up. And the view, everything about this once we climb up the stairs and onto the rock. So let's just go there. But before that, remember the cousin I was talking to you about who introduced this place to me? He's here with us, and this is Clive, my cousin. So we're gonna head up together and let's see what's on top. So we are finally on top of the rock. We climbed exactly 98 steps. So on top of this rock, there's a tiny pond that is called Dhanush Tirtha. There are so many stories, so we're going to show you the pond now, and we will tell you the story as well. Legend has it that Lord Parashurama, after a victorious battle against the Kshatriyas, took to a great penance and threw his weapons in different directions. Dhanush, the bow among them, fell on this rock, and that created a pond in the shape of a bow. Another legend has it that goddess Durga Devi used to reside on this rock. One fateful day, when the village was hit by a massive flood, the goddess protected the village and its people by placing one foot on this rock and another on Kunjargiri. When you look at the bow-shaped pond from a different perspective, you will see it is also in the shape of a gigantic foot. It is said that the water on this rock never dries up throughout the year, nor does anyone know the exact depth of the water. This place is also known as Kallugudde. Surprisingly still, there are 3 caves, one in the east side and the other 2 on the west side of the rock, which are known as Huliya Mate or Tiger's Den. These days though, you will find bats nesting in these caves. Since the area below was unkempt and beyond exploration, we could not have a look at the caves. Some say that this pond was built by Madhvacharya. This pond is just the beginning. It's lovely, but apart from that, this rock is huge. The area, the expanse of this rock is humongous. So we are now going to walk the expanse of the rock, the entire length of the rock, and head to the other side and see what the view is. But as far as I know, the view is absolutely stunning. So let's head there. So guys, right now we are at the highest point on the rock. So around me it's an expanse of greenery. There are trees and fields and it's purely green. But if you do look into the distance, you're going to find a range of views. So behind me there is the Indian Strategic Petroleum Reserve. Apart from that, there is the UPCL, that is the Udupi Power Corporation Limited. So you're going to see it at a place called Nandikur, a distance from here. Right ahead of me, it is an expanse of the ocean. So it's a lot at the distance, but you can see just in the horizon, and you will see the very famous Kapu lighthouse. So that lighthouse is right there, you can see it from here. Apart from that, there's just one more view, and that is the Kunjargiri temple, where there is a very famous statue of Madhvacharya, who has a connection to this place as well. The best part about being in such a beautiful environment, in among nature like this, is the sound of nature, or you could just say the music the nature has to offer. You can listen to the peacocks screaming in the distance. You can hear the roosters from the neighborhood here, and you can hear the waves crashing into the rocks. Even though the ocean is so far away, it's right on the horizon, but even then you can practically hear the waves crashing into the rocks. You can hear the dogs, and you can hear the cows. Apart from that, you can hear these tiny birds chirping. It's so lovely. And another part is, if you're lucky, you can even hear a train passing by. You can see the train passing by. There's a railway track close by. This place, honestly, it practically screams subtlety. It screams serenity. So you should visit here to take a break from all the chaos out there. Now the sun set unexpectedly fast, so we had to quickly pack up and leave from there, and right now we're at my cousin's place because we came here to refill our stomachs because we were thirsty and we were starving as well. But anyway, about the video, we genuinely hope you enjoyed watching the video. So make sure you hit like, leave a comment, and also share it with your friends and family. And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more such fun and interesting content. So we will be back again with another interesting video. Until then, y'all take care, toodles, and bye.